So I'm in our public library just looking for some books, but also I was thinking it would be cool if I found some people that wanted to do some magic tricks, and then I could see if I could do something with them. I brought a deck of cards, so I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try and see if we can find some people that might want to do it, and then see if we can find a space to do it at. So we'll see. Guys, you didn't think I'd go to a library and not get books. In case any of you guys are book lovers and you want to know what I got, I haven't read them yet, but I got When We Flew Away by Anne Frank, The Dragon of Cripple Creek by Troy Howell, The Storyteller by Brandon Hobson. Normally I get more, but I wasn't really there for the books. Those were just some cool ones that I spotted and grabbed along, but that was fun, guys. Honestly, all of the, I just didn't want to get kicked out. For one thing, when I went in there holding my tripod, I was like there was a security guard, and I'm like, what if he thinks that I have like a weapon and he's gonna like kick me out? But he didn't. He let me just go in. And then I was like, oh my gosh, what if the people kick me out? If I don't know if I'm allowed to shoot in here. Like, sure, it's public library, but still, like, I was scared about that. And then I'm like, it's so quiet in here. Like, I didn't want to be loud, but I'm also like, this was not like Culver's. Like, this was terrifying, because in Culver, when I go to Culver's, they know I'm coming. But regardless, it was a fun one. So let's roll the performances. I hope you guys enjoy. Could you perchance want to see it?
A magic trick?
Yeah. I know it's kind of red.
Are you gonna post it online?
Normally I have a YouTube channel, but I also have Facebook.
Okay. If you put it in, I'll let you.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, mainly just do tricks and just see.
Okay.
That's really good.
Jordan.
Awesome. I'm YouTube. Cool. Alright. Thanks. I've done it.
Okay.
You choose a card. Okay. So choose any card you want. Yeah, anyone.
This one.
Alright, perfect. Remember the card. And then once you're done, put it back on top. Alright? Now watch closer. We're gonna give it a few taps to get lost, right? We don't know where it is. Here's the cool thing though. If I give it a snap, it actually jumps back to the top. See, but it's disguised as the steps, right? But if we give it another one, it'll actually change into your cat, right? It's cool, right? And then watch, we can give it lost. Again, right? We put it inside the middle. Somehow it always finds it at the top. Now I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking they're all tens, right? But you can see that these are all individual, completely different cards, right?
Right.
So here's what I'll do. I'll do it again, but this time we'll leave it face up, okay? So I'll leave it like there, for instance.
Yeah.
Okay, watch closely. Do this. Turn the deck over. No fun moves. Somehow it's on top. Now, generally, I like to ask people like how they think my trick is done. So sometimes people tell me they think it's because I leave it face down, right? Because since all of them are face down, doesn't it make sense that if it's face down, it's harder for you to like see the moment it happens, right? It makes sense, which is true, because look, if we grab like the top card, like the 2, watch, put your hand out flat for me. Okay, and then go ahead, put your other hand on top. Just think of your card. Because it's face down, you can go ahead and take a look. It works, right? Let's see, here's the cool thing. It actually works face up too. Look, if we leave it face up, right, you can actually see the moment it happens, right? You see that? It jumps up. And I'm actually gonna let you know a secret. See, I tell people that I've been doing this for 4 years, because I have. But what I normally tell them is that I've been practicing sleight of hand for 4 years. That's what we call it, right? That's like the improper term. But
brother, this guy stinks!
I've actually been just learning how to maneuver the ink, right? Look, watch. See, you can give it a shake, right? You can change it to like the 8s. You can even go back in time like this, where it changes back to the 10, right? And even because it's all the ink, you can even just smudge that ink so that you can't see it at all, right? And of course, you can do it in reverse too. It's cool, right? I got one more if you're okay. We're gonna leave the 10 here for now. And do you have a favorite card at any chance? Thank you. Do you have a favorite card per chance?
Ace of Hearts.
Ace of Hearts, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna grab the ace, and then I'm also gonna have the ace of diamonds, because it's like the 2 red aces, right? Perfect. And now, most people don't realize it, but I like doing the red and the black so it's like a contrast of color. You can see what happens, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. We'll use these in a second. For now, just you can examine those, and I'm gonna just get this card lost somewhere in some corner. Okay, so it doesn't matter exactly where, you can't see it's not on the top, not on the bottom, right? I'll take those back. They're pretty normal, yeah? Here's the interesting thing. Now you can see the backs and the fronts of these, right?
Yes.
I want you to focus on those aces, and just like before, just think of that 10 of clubs, because if we give it a shake, you might actually see that happen, right? It almost looks like one card appears. Now, of course, if this is your card, you'd be impressed, right? But here's the thing. See, the number one rule for magicians, you never do the same trick twice, right? But we're going to do just that. Like, we'll leave it inside, right? You can see there's the ace, there's the card, there's the ace. Watch, we'll stick it out. I'll leave it here for a moment, okay? Because this one actually needs your help. Just put one hand out flat for me again, and then put your other hand on top. Squeeze tight, okay? Watch closely.
Okay.
Look, we're going to take this card. Watch. Actually, I'll just do it on the table, because if we give it enough pressure, we can actually completely shrink it down. You see that? And then like we toss it in the air, it'll actually go through your hand. You can go ahead and take a look. Just like before. One card, go ahead, show the camera. And that's the 10 of clubs. Thank you. Okay, so I have just a deck of cards, okay? Here's what I'm going to do. I'll just set this here for now. I'm going to have you grab a card if you don't mind. Anyone you want. And once you grab it, go ahead and look at it, memorize it, just don't show it to me. Perfect. And then once you're done, go ahead and put it back on top. Watch closely. Now, we're going to give it a few cuts to get it lost. Where exactly it is. Here's the cool thing. If you give it a snap, it actually comes back to the top, disguised as a 7, right? And watch closely, because if we just give it around, it'll change into a 5. See that?
That's pretty cool.
Now here's the thing. See, if we put it back into the middle, somehow it's always going to be on top, right? Now, most people think that all of the cards in this deck are all 5s, right? But you can see that they're all different. Here's the thing, though. If we leave it face up, right? We'll do it again. Just going to leave it face up so that you see that it is in there. Somehow, it still makes its way to the top, right? Now, generally, I like to ask people how they think my tricks are done, right? And I had one person tell me that they said it's because I turn it face down, right? They figured because it's face down, that makes it harder for them to see when it appears or when it comes on top, right? Which is true. I'll show you what I mean. See, if I grab a random card, right? Go put your hand out flat for me. Just put your hand out flat if you don't mind. See, I want you to think about your card, right? Because it's face down, it's a lot easier to fool you into it being your card, right? But the crazy thing is that it actually works face up too. Look, if we give it a few cuts like this, somehow you'll still see the exact moment. Watch. And it happens, right? Let's see. I'll leave this here for a moment, okay? Do you have a favorite card from yourselves? What is it? Which queen? We got diamonds, clubs, spades, or hearts. Diamonds? Okay, so we're gonna grab. So let's grab the diamonds and also the queen of clubs. Find it. There it is. These two, right? And watch closer, okay? We're gonna get your card lost just like before, somewhere inside the middle. We can even give it a shot like this, right? To make sure that we get an extra loss. And watch closely, because if we take these two queens, right, you can see them both. Now, the interesting thing is that even though you can witness, you can see the backs and the fronts of these. Watch closely. If we give it a little shake, one card actually appears. Did you see that? And this is none other than your ace of diamonds, right? But here's the thing. See, we can actually go a step further. We're never supposed to do the same trick twice, but we can do just that. Like if we leave it in between, right? You can see it right there. I can set it here for a moment. And this time I'll actually take these two and I'll stick it right here underneath the keyboard, right? Watch closely. As soon as you see this card go, that's when it's already in between the queens. Go ahead, take a look. You can take them, check if there's a card in between, just like before. Go ahead, show the camera as well what that card is. Just slow it down. Ace of diamonds. What'd you think? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Alrighty, you guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure if you want to see part 2, or if you want me to go to other places and do magic there, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Drop a like. It shows that you guys want to see more. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you so much as well for the 3 people that were allowing me to do magic for them. I do really appreciate it. So thank you so much, guys. Of course, if you have already subscribed, just make sure to drop that like. Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.